So if you think your mother-in-law is difficult to buy a Christmas present for, or just difficult, imagine trying to find the perfect gift for the Queen. This morning we are gearing up for the release of the movie Spencer and focusing on recipes made by the royal family. Now, Kate Middleton went with a winning family recipe, a delicious homemade marrow chutney. Massive tick. Why? Because Teresa and I have never, ever made this before.
That's amazing. Is that even possible?
I know, because we've covered some ground. I'm loving pickle. I've always loved a pickle. Is this a courgette, baby marrow?
That's it.
Zucchini?
Exactly.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Basically every kind of fruit. I think it'll work quite well because it can ribbon beautifully. But I'm looking at your spices and what's going on here. It isn't just a normal pickle. This is looking quite festive.
It's very festive. All the spices, fruity flavors, so it's going to be really, really good. So, and easy too.
And simple too. So, Teresa, we're going to get you a microphone because it sounds like you're the strong silent type this morning.
Oh, no.
So while you continue to pour your oil, of course, we are using our BWELL this morning. And I think we've proven the unique benefits of BWELL canola oil combined with, obviously, the taste of carefully selected, beautiful, extra virgin olive oils to produce a quality oil with a beautiful olive taste profile. We love it. And, of course, a much higher smoking point made exclusively using locally sourced GMO-free canola oil. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so what's going on in the pan?
So we've got some red onion. I don't know, can everyone hear me? Is it, is a mime?
I'm just waiting. Do I need to fill in? Okay.
Right, we're going to put some spices in. So we've got some black pepper, some allspice, which is quite an interesting one. Yeah. And some coriander.
Oh, coriander seeds we're using.
The seeds, yeah. So it's delicious. So you're just going to cook that off for about 2 minutes, get those aromatics going. Don't you find that baby marrow is one of those things that when you have it in your fridge, you always have tons of it?
Yeah.
I always find there's so much. So if you have a bit of a deluge, then
I inevitably have 2 or 3 left over for some reason. Maybe it's because they don't fit in the pot that I'm boiling them in or something, or in my steamer, I don't know.
So this is a great way to use them up. So what we've done with these is we've just used a peeler to cut ribbons.
Oh, brilliant. Okay.
Put them in your colander with a bit of salt and let them sit for 2 hours. And it's just going to firm them up and improve the flavor. Okay. Drain them, rinse them, and then they are ready to use.
The salt, I would imagine, also helps to draw out some of the moisture as well.
Exactly, exactly.
I mean, not that that's going to hurt you, but...
No, just, yeah, so they're not so soggy. So pop that into your pot, and that is smelling fantastic already.
Sure, the wafts of aromatics. I think when you say aromatics, you're probably talking about these specifically, because this is such a pungent mix, but I love that. So there's going to be a bit of sweetness, a bit of spice, and a little bit of acidity to that as well.
I've put some apple in there as well, and then we're going to put some sultanas. I mean, if it's good enough for Kate, then...
Oh, completely. It's good enough for the Queen. I think it's good enough for all of us. I can imagine her having this with maybe some nice cheese.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
On a cracker. No, I'm finding with richer meals, especially with fattier meats, which obviously over the festive you're going to have a lot of, a little pickle goes a long way, just to cut through that fattiness.
I've just added some ginger as well, some fresh ginger. And then we're going to add our sugar, brown sugar, and then we're going to add our vinegars, of course. So we're using malt vinegar and white wine vinegar. Okay. So it's going to give you that lovely fruity tartness that you expect.
A nice flavour profile. Obviously, you can use any vinegar, presumably, for the fermentation element of it. But we've got some amazing vinegars out there. Use it if you can get the nice depth to the flavour profile.
Absolutely. There's such a selection now. And you're just going to stir that together, bring it to the boil, and then let it simmer for about 50 minutes to an hour. Okay. And you'll see it'll thicken up and get quite jammy. And then you pop it in your jar, and that's it. That's your gift sorted. Leave it in the fridge. The longer the better, because it develops that beautiful flavour.
That. And you have to officially, if you're going to print out a label, it's got to be called the Queen's Pickle.
You have to.
Okay.
I mean, it's
absolutely
mandatory.
Beautiful. I love it. I love pickles. This is one we haven't made before, which is really exciting. If you want to find this recipe, you can go to expressoshow.com. Get cooking. This is a festive pickle that is fit for the Queen.